on my baking bullshit, but this time I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys submitted. Today we are making strawberry banana oatmeal bars. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, so they're great for me. They're a healthy breakfast or snack option, and we all know that I suck at baking, so this is gonna be fun. I preheated the oven already. It's at 350. Got the recipe ready to go. It's pretty straightforward. We have one bowl for dry ingredients, one bowl for wet ingredients, and you mix them together. I don't understand why you have to mix them separately before you mix them together, but you know, why make things more complicated than it needs to be? 2-cup old-fashioned oats. I could not find old-fashioned oats, so here we are. They said it'll work, it'll just be a different texture. While we're doing it, let's get to some questions. First one, have you ever considered doing comedy? I love your charisma and you are so funny. I love that you think I'm funny, but absolutely freaking not. I would never do stand-up comedy in my entire life. I don't think I'm funny. I give so much props to comedians because, my oats are expired. How do oats expire? Well, I give so much props to comedians. I honestly think it's the most terrifying thing and so much pressure to go up in front of an entire room and try to get people to laugh. Because everyone has a different kind of humor. So some people might find your material funny and others will not. So that's terrifying to me. And I don't think I'm funny. Well, have my expired oats. Can't wait to see what that does to my inside. I guess I should throw out my oats then, right? I'm gonna Google expired oats. They're not like super, well, they're a little expired. What could go, like what are expired oats gonna do to my body though? What's the worst thing that could happen? Next question, have you ever thought about starting a true crime channel? You have the perfect storytelling voice. Much love from Australia. Much love from Canada. You guys know I love true crime. Absolutely obsessed with true crime. However, there's so much research that goes into those cases, and because they're actual events and very sensitive subjects and actual victims, I would never touch that. Is it a tablespoon? How did I already forget? I would be so nervous about getting misinformation wrong, not doing, I don't know, enough research, or even the research online being incorrect. I don't know, I would not have, I just don't want to touch that. It's a very sensitive thing, not for me to do on my channel, but I will definitely watch. Why did you move out at 17? You seem to have a good relationship with your family, but you are very independent. You are brave, beautiful, sassy, and strong. Anytime I see anything pickle related, I think of you. I am honored. I've actually never been asked why I moved out at 17. My relationship with my family is confusing. I actually don't talk about it very much online out of respect for myself and my family. I won't talk about it. I won't give a full detailed answer on that, but I will just say, I don't even know how to word it. It wasn't a healthy environment. So I made the decision at 17. My older sister, I needed a co-signer at the time because you had to be 18 to rent a spot. My older sister was 18. It was a very old, rundown, sketchy building because that's all I could afford. So they let my 18-year-old sister legally co-sign the lease agreement, and yeah, I moved out at 17. I did what I had to do for myself at the time. And yeah, that is all I'll say on that. 1.5 teaspoon. Damn, that's small. Half teaspoon. Ooh, oh, already making a mess. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. We're not putting cayenne pepper this time, like I almost did last time. Remember when people did the cinnamon challenge? I watched one of my best friends in high school do that, and she almost quite literally died right in front of me. I would never do that. What a stupid idea that was. Are you going to Charlotte's wedding? Yes, I am. We are so excited. We actually just went to her engagement party last week, and it was so much fun. Very excited for it. teaspoon. My oven is probably like, hurry up. I've been heated, bruh. I want to know where you find your confidence. You seem so self-assured and certain of who you are, and it radiates. What? And it radiates from you. You come across as very authentic and down to earth, which is different from creators who do similar content. But you're also successful and seemingly in the same circles as them. So it's refreshing to see how you have remained. Oh, that might be one of the hold on, there's a trade. That might be one of my favorite comments I've ever received. That makes me feel like I've done something right. I can't believe you guys see me that way. That is so freaking sweet. Honestly, I really think it has to do with being on my own since I was 17 years old. I have been alone for a lot of my life, and take my partners out of it, but just I've been on my own. So I feel like nobody knows me better than me. I've kind of just been in independent survivor mode my whole life. I moved to Toronto. I left my hometown, all my friends, my partner at the time, my family. I don't know. I think going on a journey like that since 17, I'm now in my 30s, it does a lot of, there's a lot of self-growth in that. And truly, I know myself so well. So I think it's easy to stay true to myself, because I honestly don't know how to be anything but myself, whether success comes with that or not. I would hope that I would never change. I honestly don't know how I would. I wouldn't know how to be anybody else. Salt! We need salt! 1/4 teaspoon. Oh my God, we need some salt. If you could live anywhere besides Canada, where would you live and why? Okay, 1/4 tablespoon of salt before I answer, because I'm gonna freaking forget. Tablespoon or teaspoon? We're using pink Himalayan salt. That's my favorite kind of salt. I always wanted to live in LA growing up. Obviously, that's where the acting industry is. However, as I got older and I visited both these places, I have fallen so in love with New York City. Oh, I get big city is not for everyone. It's for me, all right? The energy there, every time I go there, I'm just immediately inspired, and I feel that same energy in Toronto. That's why I moved here. So I would say New York City. I think that's it for the dry ingredients. Okie dokie. I just do a little mixy mix. What's your go-to pizza topping? Favorite takeout for anything? Will you ever come to the USA for a meet and greet? Pizza topping, I am a pepperoni and cheese type gal. I also love black olives with cheese and pepperoni, which is controversial because a lot of people don't like olives. Favorite takeout? I don't eat a lot of takeout or pizza, you guys, because I'm gluten-free, dairy-free. I can't have so many things because of my stomach issues, even vegetables. I have so many intolerances, so I hardly ever, but Chinese food is a great go-to takeout for me because I can get some of their beef and veggies and the rice, and it's like, ugh. I love Chinese food. Meet and greet? Guys, truly, you don't want to meet me. No, I have never actually considered that, if I'm being so honest. Do you love your job, or are we a drag on you? Be honest now. Guys, I would never do this for so long if I did not love it. Let me tell you that. For the last 3 years that I have started and grown this channel, I have also worked a full-time job on top of it, and YouTube is full-time. I post full-length videos every single day. I would not be doing that and driving myself insane by working 2 full-time jobs if I didn't love it and if I didn't love the community I have built with you guys, truly. No, this is like my happy place. When I'm having a bad day, filming is like, helps me escape from reality, and just, I really feel like I'm talking to you guys, which is, I'm alone right now in my living room and talking to myself. But we can pretend. All right, now we're moving on to the wet ingredients. Banana, milk, eggs. Maple syrup I'm not using. I'm using just organic raw honey instead. I didn't want to buy maple syrup, if I'm being so honest. It's expensive. We gotta mush the bananas. And they're very ripe. Oh, okay. They're very ripe. very bruised. That's how we need them. Do you have any non-traditional talents? Do I have any talents? No, I really don't. But one thing I pride myself on is when I was younger, I still can, but I used to do this when I was younger all the time. I can plug my nose with my upper lip. Like I can completely cover my nostrils. And so when I would do swimming lessons and swim, I would just do that. I don't know if you can see it. Like I can completely cover my nostrils. Anyways, I might go on America's Got Talent with that because I deserve a golden buzzer. All right, let's mash. Are you and Matthew still together? Yes, we are. I would tell you guys if we weren't. Are you kidding me? So many of you are invested in us at this point. I would have to tell you guys the tea if we weren't. How did you meet Matt? Oh, funny story. I actually slid in his DMs on Instagram. That's not a joke. He was a complete stranger to me. He came up in like my feed as like suggested or someone you may know or something like that. And I saw his picture and I was like, oh, he's cute. And then I looked at his page, saw he was from my hometown, saw we had like some mutual follows. So I was like, oh, all right. And one of my good friends actually like grew up with him like since childhood. So I asked her the rundown. I was like, is he single? Is he a good person? And she had nothing but good things to say. I slid right in the DMs. Yeah, we would not be together if it wasn't for me. He said that he thought I was a catfish. So, thank God I slid in the DMs. I'm curious about the ice cream pics that hung behind you forever. Is there a story behind them? Not much a story, but she's so talented. I actually know the artist. Matt's family has a family friend. Her name is Chantel. I will put a picture of her Instagram on here. She's a painter and she was showing me some of her pieces when we were hanging out at his family home. And I fell in love with them. And I was like, those would be so great because they're so me and pink and fun. They'd be so great for my YouTube background. So I wanted to buy them. And then for my birthday, Matt surprised me with them. He bought them for me for my birthday. And it meant a lot because I really wanted to support like a small artist. You know, any artist, no matter what type of art that is, when they're trying to pursue their dream, I want to support it. So I was thrilled. She's so talented. All right. We are mashed and we are mushed. 1 cup unsweetened almond milk. We can do that. Do you like roller coasters? I love roller coasters. I don't do spinny rides, like all those spinny rides at the fair. I don't do those, especially with my fainting. Absolutely could not handle those, but roller coasters, yes, baby. I love roller coasters. Chill. Chill. What is your zodiac sign? It is a Libra. I don't know anything about signs, so I don't know what that means, but I'm a Libra. Birthday is September 25th, 1992. How many eggs? 2 eggs. We can do that. We can do that. I'm not juggling them this time. You know what? No, we're not gonna juggle them this time. That was stupid. Do you still have a fainting condition? If so, how are you handling it and how often does it strike? Yes. It's not gonna go away, I don't think. It's been happening since I was in high school. That's when it started. It depends how often. Sometimes I can go months and months without one, and then there's other times where I faint multiple times in 1 week. The most recent was a few weeks back at the gym. Girl went down. I haven't fainted since then, but yeah, she went down. Maple syrup, but we're not doing that. So we have honey and vanilla left. Have you ever read one of your own stories on your channel? Anonymously, of course. That's so smart, actually. I'm not smart enough to think of that. So no, but that would be really funny if I just wrote it up on my form. Oh, milk's everywhere. I don't care. That would be really funny, honestly, but no, I was not clever enough to think of that, to be honest. But maybe one day. Ooh, baby, that was good. Oh, I should have This will work. Come on. This is the only sweetener in the entire thing. Well, and the bananas. Ripe bananas are really sweet. So we want it in there, okay? Because we know these are going to be healthy as shit. And sometimes healthy stuff tastes like a fucking garden. What the rabbits would eat. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Yes. Sorry. I know some of you guys are going to hate that. But yes, absolutely. Some ham and pineapple? What do you mean? Yum. Okay, I missed the entire thing. Whatever. Measure with your heart. Add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. But I gotta mix this first. So let's mix. What is one personal life experience you went through that could be a story on Reddit? Oh my god. A lot of drunk stories from my past. For sure, my cheating ex story. 100%. That could. And I've like talked about it on my channel. Not the whole thing, but some details for sure. But that was a shit show, honestly. The whole process was a complete shit show. That could definitely be a story on Reddit. Hi Joce, I love you so much. Love you. Questions, there's plural. How long have you and Matt been together? And do you and he live in different cities? I feel like you said that in one of your past videos and it made me curious. Okay, question for Matt. When are you going to propose to this amazing woman? That is the burning question. Everyone asks me that all the time. We have been together for 5.5 years now. December is 6 years. What's the question? So yes, we split our time together between Toronto and Windsor. That is because he runs his full-time woodworking business from Windsor. It's about a 3.5-hour drive from Toronto. And in Toronto, downtown, there is no shop space for his type of work. He has huge machinery. We could never afford it, even if there was, to rent a shop space of that size. So we split our time. We rent a condo space in Toronto, and we also have an apartment in my hometown. And we split our time, we split our bills. We love it. I love having a place in both, if I'm being honest. We both get to continue our dreams. I'm used to the 3.5-hour drive. All my friends and family are there, so yes. And you're gonna have to ask Matt the last question, obviously. Ooh, I don't like that sound. That sounded like someone was having some diarrhea. Lila, are you thirsty? Oh, Lila's hopping on hydration station. I guess we all should too. I have my water right here. Drink your water. Cheers. Thanks, Li. How come you're so nice? Because being nice is free and it's easy. I don't know. I feel like being mean and negative or any of those things or jealous, like that takes more energy out of my brain, my heart, my day. Being kind is free, bro. And it's honestly easy to be nice, to be a good human. I don't know. Ugh. God, this looks healthy. This looks really healthy. Oh man. Why do I want to eat healthy all the time? This doesn't look very fun. It will. It'll be good. It'll be good. I've got faith. Fold in the strawberries. Okay. If you've seen Schitt's Creek, fold in the cheese. How do we fold in the cheese? What does that mean? I don't know.
Do you fold it in half like a piece of paper and drop it in the pot?
Just like slowly add them, I think. How many? 1 cup of strawberries diced. We gotta dice them, baby. We gotta slice and dice these bad boys into 1 cup. All right, we can do that. Strawberries were on sale for $1.99, you guys. Oh, what a steal. I bought 2 because obviously, I don't even know if that's diced. I love your videos. Do you have a favorite video you have filmed so far? Oh my gosh. I can't even remember all the videos. I've been at this for 3 years, posting every day. In recent times, obviously that water fence series. Love that. There's not any major updates happening yet, but don't you worry, I am on it. And also that neighbor story recently, not the video one, but where his neighbor was arrested, and we haven't received an update since. Those are some of my faves. Also loved that one recently where I spent the whole video crying, where he was running into his biological mother and she didn't know, and then he told her. Oh, like, what a beautiful freaking story. Like, all the drama ones are fun, but when you get real human, like, nice stories like that, it's just so, I don't know, it's so touching. I loved that one. Slice and dice, baby. I don't know how I have so much energy right now. I am on 3 hours of sleep. I had the worst. I was up from 2:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. last night. We had a huge thunderstorm here, and the thunder literally shook my condo building. I'm gonna have another one for good measure. I think I'm a little baby. Anyways, I'm on no sleep, and I'm not having caffeine right now because of my stomach issues. So it's been a fun day. Fold them in, everybody. Treat the strawberries like a duvet cover. Whatever the hell this means. Fold them in. I'ma just plump and dump, to be honest. I'll fold them in. Like, add a little folding. Like, what the f does that mean? Oh! That's why, yep. That's why we use normal words. Add in the strawberries. What is folding? What does that do? Honestly, that's just as annoying as folding an actual duvet cover because that's no fitted sheet. Oh, my nightmare. I get so annoyed by making the bed. I hate those stupid fitted sheets, and I have a duvet, so first world problems, honestly. That's it? Hold on. We gotta top it. We're gonna top it with some of the fruits. It's gonna be cute. All right, pour it into a glass baking dish, and then you bake for 35 to 40 minutes until cooked through. I don't have a glass baking dish, so, because I don't bake. We know this. And I'm cheap, I'm not gonna buy one. We have this baking dish though, and we are gonna put parchment paper because I don't trust any of these non-stick pans. They're liars. Non-stick my asshole. You stick. What do your friends, family, coworkers think about your YouTube videos? Also, what's it like to work full-time and run a YouTube channel? They think it's unique, to be honest. A lot of them are confused. My mom especially. I have explained to my mom how YouTube works. That woman has no idea. She's like, I still don't understand how you get paid though. I don't even think she knows how to open like a YouTube app on her phone. So if you're wondering if she watches my videos, no. She's a big supporter and buys my merch and everything, but girl's confused. Yeah, they think it's really unique because my hometown, Windsor, doesn't have this industry at all, basically. Anything in the film world, entertainment, really. Like, it's not very big. So when you're like, yeah, I actually can do that and earn money, people are like, whoa, I don't understand. Fold it in, I guess. And what's it like doing a full-time job and a full-time channel? It's exhausting. It's a lot. It's a lot of pressure. It's basically working 2 full-time jobs. I have editors, so I feel, you know, pressure there to provide work for them and have a successful channel because I think that's so incredible that I can be somebody's income with, you know, my videos and my entertainment, I guess. But the reality is the finance side of YouTube is a lot of people don't understand it till you're in it, and the numbers change every single day. They change on the dime. There can be no reason. There's so many policies you have to, you know, follow. Your channel can receive strikes and claims, and there's legal things, and it is a lot, you guys. It is not what it seems when you're not doing it. Trust me. It's a lot, but you know what? We love it. So here we are. And I am hoping that I won't always have to work a full-time job on top of it. I'm hoping that YouTube can be so successful that I can just do it full-time and live comfortably and be able to afford it. So, guys, this looks pretty good, I think. Like, does it rise? I don't think so. It's oats. The strawberries look folded, so that's all that matters. Now, we're gonna slice some more and put it on the top because that's what they did in the pictures, and it looks really cute. So, let's do it. Oh, this one's bruised, like my ego. That's why I'm not a comedian. That right there, single-handedly. Who is your favorite author? If your YouTube journey leads to a fork in the road, would you choose YouTube or your current job? I love your videos. You're wonderful. Oh man. Well, I hope I never have to choose between the two. There has been times where YouTube was a fork in the road. Still could be, where, you know, I'm not profiting, especially after I pay out my team and stuff. And what do? I continue at it and I work full-time jobs so that I can keep pursuing this as a dream. I don't know if I would ever choose. I think I would keep hustling and do whatever I have to do to be successful, I guess. Favorite author? Listen, I only got into reading in the last few years of my life. Okay, those I cut too thick. Hold on. Let me focus. I'm only now getting into reading and appreciating it. Colleen Hoover, loved her books. Verity, oh, It Ends With Us, oh, great. Now though, I started reading, oh my God, what's her name? Frida McFadden. I'm on her second series, The Housemaid Secret. She's incredible. She's very similar to Colleen, to be honest, but I don't know. She might be the new fave at the moment. All right, this one has a bunch in it, so let's get to it. Have you ever gone to a rave? No. In my head, I have it that everyone at a rave is on some hardcore shrugs, some substances, and I've never done hardcore substances, and I don't have the need to try it. I don't think I should be, honestly. Me on that, probably not a good idea. So I always just assume that if I go to a rave and I don't do those, that it won't be a fun time. But maybe if you guys have gone, not on them, maybe even just sober, I don't know, is it fun? Or would I be like annoyed to be there if I'm not high, per se? What's your favorite color? I feel like a lot of you already know this, but if you don't, guys, I haven't left any room for bananas. I covered this sucker in straw. Oh my God, whatever. It's gonna be loaded. My favorite color is orange. It has been since I was little. A lot of people don't have that as their favorite color. A lot of people hate orange. Here I am.
Groundbreaking.
Let's move on to the banana. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to oat apples and bananas. Y'all remember that? Wasn't that Barney? What's the next question? Have you ever dyed your hair a crazy color? Yeah, I used to dye my hair all the time when I was younger. Box dye, baby. Every time. Haven't dyed my hair since then. The craziest colors I ever did was purple highlights in my hair and red highlights. Those were the craziest colors I would say that I've ever done. This is absurd. This is gonna be so strawberry banana-y. Well, that's the only fun part in this entire dish. It's so healthy, so whatever. Would you and Charlotte please do a video together? Oh my God, I get this all the time. Maybe one day, you guys. Maybe freaking one day. Oh, I have one more spot over here. One more spot over here. Move over, strawberry. That's beautiful. Casso who? I might have done this overboard. You know what? When somebody says you're too much, you say, what do you say? You say thank you. You're welcome. All right, guys, Jos Cam. This is what we are working with right now. Look it, I went overboard. I went overboard. Also, look how cute my nails are. I did them myself. Ah! Look it. Put in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes. So I'm gonna put this in, all right? And then we're gonna do a taste test after. We're gonna see what we did. And I think I have another question to answer. So BRB. Don't drop it, Joce. Don't drop it, Joce. Don't drop it, Joce. Don't drop it, Joce.
1 hour later.
Ta-da! I baked it for 40 minutes. It looks like it's done. I'm gonna take a little Jos Cam video for you guys to get a better look. But look how pretty. Looks healthy. That's a little worrisome. Let's cut a slice because this is actually perfect. I need a little healthy snacky snack. So, taste test together. Last question of the day. We haven't seen your dog in a while. Can we see? Yes, I will grab her after I taste test this to do our little goodbye together, because she's sleeping and I want to touch all this. And I probably shouldn't do that after I touch my dog. My what? My dog? Hot! Duh. Oh wow, all right. Wow. Ooh, that looks good. It would be so good with like a little bit of like honey on top or butter even. Oh, okay. All right, well, never trust me in this situation. I will hold her this time. Look how pretty she looks. Okay, I should get a fork. Let's not be a barbarian. Hold on. Let's do a little taste test. I want to bite with banana and strawberry. It has a good consistency considering the not old-fashioned oats and the expired oats is what I should say. There's so much steam coming off that. I don't know if you can see. Wow. Oh my God, that's way better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna taste like a garden. You don't even need sugar or anything. The ripe bananas and that little bit of honey and the strawberries. That's delicious. In case you're wondering, I found this recipe on Pinterest, so not mine. Let me go get my dog. Here she is. She probably blends right into the wall. Look over there. Over there, the camera. No, the camera. No, okay. The camera. The camera. Anyways, this is her, my sweet precious baby. My best friend in the whole world. She hates when I film. She goes and hides every time I film. She hates to hear me speak. So, on that note, I will try to get to the rest of your questions in the comment section on that post. There were over 100 comments. I think I did 25 today. I'll do this again sometime. I'm sorry. If you guys want to see more of a baking series, cooking series while I talk shit, tell stories, answer questions, let me know. We could make this happen. Stay classy out there. Say, stay sassy. Wave at them. Bye. Goodbye. She hates me. All right. See you guys. Okay, let's go. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. No, you don't want to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Oh, look at her. What are you, tired from sleeping all day?